Parts of the UK could face hosepipe bans this summer, despite the recent downpours and flooding brought in by Storm Eleanor. Unless more rain falls in the next few months, water restrictions could be put in place by June. The Environment Agency warned that the southeast is in a period of prolonged dry weather. This is despite intense bursts of rain brought by Storm Eleanor, which ripped across Britain, bringing high winds and torrential rain in most places. Some areas seeing a month's worth of rain falling in just 24 hours. Overall, the agency said rainfall levels are much lower than average towards the end of autumn, and the lower rainfall levels have come on top of a dry winter last year. Parts of southeast England now face the possibility of water restrictions such as hosepipe bans in the summer, water companies said. The warning comes as Southern Water applied for a drought permit, asking the Environment Agency for permission to pump water from Kent rivers to top up Billwater Reservoir near Tunbridge Wells following exceptionally low rainfall. Southern Water said in a statement, following exceptionally low rainfall during winter 2016-17 and during October and November 2017, Bill currently holds less than 43% of its maximum 31,000 million litres capacity. Normally it would be at 75% at this time of year. Towns in Kent and East Sussex were hit by 20 millimetres of rain in just a few hours, causing flash floods. The company added, recent rains are definitely helping, but we need at least average rainfall during the remainder of the winter to get Bill back to where we need it to be. Southern Water said it needs the permit to safeguard water supplies to reduce the need to restrict water usage in the summer with hosepipe bans. This would be a short-term measure, with water taken in the winter to have less of an environmental impact. Southern Water covers parts of Hampshire, the Isle of Wight, East Sussex, West Sussex and Kent. Is one of 3 companies that fears a drought. Another water company, Affinity Water, has warned that even with the wet December, rainfall will need to be significantly above average in January, February and March to reduce the likelihood of water restrictions later this year. Sutton and East Surrey Water has also said the rain from a few wet days is not enough to seep down into the aquifers, which recharge in the winter months when there is less plant growth and water evaporation. By this point in the year we would be expecting our sources to be at a higher level, ready to meet demand in the spring, the company said. Stuart Sampson, Environment Agency water manager, said, despite the recent wet weather at the end of December, we had a dry end to the autumn with rainfall much lower than average in the southeast of England. Last winter saw low rainfall in the southeast, which means that groundwater and some reservoirs are below normal levels. Above average rainfall is now needed in parts of this region over the winter months to replenish groundwater supplies for 2018. The agency was working with water companies, businesses and farmers to balance the needs of water users, and teams were ready to respond to potential impacts of dry weather on people, the environment and wildlife, he said. And despite the recent heavy rain, people are being urged to conserve water.